exhausted. It's okay, because you're here now, right? And here we go. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Summer Osborne. Most people look at me, they can't tell I'm a lesbian. They think I'm a dude. But then I open my mouth and a few hand gestures later, they're like, oh, that guy's gay. What they don't know is that I'm a gay black man trapped in a white lesbian's body. Don't try to figure that out, because it's complicated, okay? The truth is, I'm all genders. I'm all sexualities. I represent the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q, the I, the LMNOP, everything outside and around and in between. I represent humanity. I do not come to you from an exclusive organized religion, but I'm full of soul and spirit. And I'm all the colors of the rainbow. Therefore, I am the bright, bright light of love. And so are you, and so are you, so are you, and all of you. Welcome to the Summer Osborne Experience. Thank you. It's my first time in Cape Cod, and y'all are trying to get me to move here. I was telling them last night, I was like, this is really where I want to be. It's so hot at home. And it's boring. I live in the Midwest. I'm from Southern Illinois. And I keep asking myself, why do I live in a place that's so boring? I travel all over the place, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then the Midwest is like, very flat, very hot. So like I said, my whole platform is spiritual revolution. Okay, let me explain what I mean when I say that. Revolution, not like a revolt. Revolution like a turn. Like the Industrial Revolution. Before the Industrial Revolution, there was some industry, a little bit, not a lot. And then at some point, it just blew up, took a turn, and it was everywhere, right? We've experienced an industrial revolution, technological revolution, a medical revolution. We take in new thoughts and ideas about everything known to humankind. Industry, technology, education, ethics, economics, entertainment, music and art, politics. The one thing we still look at archaically is religion. So we've come to this interesting issue. So we have a split in ideology and an advance in technology. So we will argue about very basic fundamental things, use an ancient religion to back it up, and then we have the most modern ways of annihilating each other over it. Spiritual, from the Latin spiritus, to breathe. What gives you breath? To expand, and to release. A spiritual revolution is asking us to reassess everything we thought we already knew. It's got to. It's part of our transcendence. It's part of our evolution. It's asking us to reassess everything we thought we already knew. We are evolving. Humanity is evolving. And interestingly enough, it's kind of like, consciously evolving, which we've never really done before, right? It's like we look back 100 years and we're like, ooh, look how that changed. We evolved. But we weren't really conscious to it as it was happening necessarily. And so now we are. And that gives us a lot more power, right? And a spiritual revolution is very unique. And it's very personal. But it's all right here. And Gen Z and Gen A, you know what I'm talking about? Generation Z, Generation A. Like there was the greatest generation, then my great-grandparents, the silent generation, where my parents were boomers. I'm Gen X. Ooh, ooh. And then there was millennials, and then Gen Z and Gen A. They're honey badgers. They don't give a crap. And I'm here for it. Okay? And some people are not, right? And it's usually the older generations that, just don't quite get the newness, right? And eventually we feel like all we can do is just stand on the front lawn and shake our fist at the sky. Get off my lawn! I remember when I was 15 or 16 and my dad brought home a Hewlett-Packard computer. Okay? Look, my dad is brilliant. He can build a combine from the ground up. He can fix air conditioning, like change alternators and grow weird stuff in his yard. He's a farmer. And he is educated and he has lots of life experience. He brought that home, put it in the middle of the dining room and just looked at it. And then he looked at me and he's like, you know what to do with that thing? And I was like, I'll figure it out. 10 minutes later, power the thing up. My whole family standing behind me, looking to see what this thing does. My sister and brother and I spent hours on that computer. It was never turned off. Okay, we just wanted, our new age brains were dying for that new age brain stimulation. But my dad probably used it a handful of times, and I had to sit next to him every time to show him how to use it. He hated it. He hated it. He didn't get it. And he told me, I remember when I was in college at SIUC, we had a computer. And it took up the whole basement of the education building. And I didn't understand why a computer would have to be so big. Now fast forward 30 years, and now I remember a 19-month-old baby showing me how to use something on my phone, my smartphone. I'm not kidding. She grabbed it, beep, 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 scroll, whatever, beep, handed it to me, and I was like, everything I've learned for Photoshop, for advertising and promotion for my business, I learned from a 9-year-old kid on YouTube. Okay? We have to realize that when the new generation comes, they're going to do what they want to do in the way that they figure out how to do it in all the ways that are new to us. It is not new to them. And when I hear the older generation moaning about the younger generation, I usually respond with, I know, right? Who raised them? And then make a lot of awkward eye contact, waiting for them to acknowledge the circumstances and events that had to happen to push a new generation in one direction or another. It's from them. It's a cause and effect. It's ripples in a pond that's been going on forever, right? And we think we can control it. We think we can stop it. We cannot. Because you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the tides. It's like trying to fight with the moon, gravity's pull. No, you can't change the course of the river. You can't stop the way the night turns into day, 'cause time ain't got nowhere else to go. Breathe slow, let go. Be here now. Let your downpour guide you through the sounds. When your body moves, it's how your spirit just knows. Sometimes it's crazy and sometimes it's lazy, but either way, you ain't gonna stop the flow. No, you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the tides. It's like trying to fight with the moon, gravity's pull. You can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the way the night turns into day, 'cause time ain't got nowhere else to go. What? This is the part where usually I have another musician and they're doing this like, little solo, but I'm here by myself, so. Your body moves, yes. It's how your spirit does know. lazy, and sometimes it's lazy. But either way, you ain't gonna stop the flow. Can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. Can't stop the tide like trying to fight with the moon. Gravity's pull. We can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the way the night comes in the day. 'Cause time ain't got nowhere else to go. So breathe slow, let go, be here now. Thank you. And the thing is we experience these things kind of on a schedule. We just forget. You know? I know that I do it myself. Every time I walk out into the summer heat, sweltering, or I walk out and it's bitter cold, I clutch my pearls. What's happening? Even though I've experienced these seasons every year for 46 years. I'm just like, what's happening? You know what's happening. Forgetting that I have an entire closet of clothes that will help me navigate those seasons, right? I have what I need to not freeze to death, to not die of heat exhaustion, you know? Well, you can only take off so much, but the point is, gotta make sure I'm in the right place. The thing is, we have all that we need to navigate these changes. Change is hard. I know, it's hard. Transition is uncomfortable. It is chaos, but there is a type of pain that issues warning. Fix this, fix this, fix it. And there's a pain that is necessary to issue a new birth. And it's kind of like the labor pains of a new birth. It's the chaos of complete transformation. Okay? But we have the tools already, right here, to navigate this and to be guides and leaders for those who are frightened. And you know what fear does to us? Fear presents itself as anger, rage, depression, even self-righteousness, Fear presents itself in so many ways, none of which heal. None of which heal. And so it is our job. You're the army, okay? Because I have a light, I know that. I have a light, but it's not for you to just see. It's to remind you of your light. So then you can go out and do this stuff. That's how we're going to do it, like exponentially, okay? Are you up for it? Just remember, you have everything you need right here, okay? Water rolls downhill, seeking its own level, never asking why it cannot defy gravity. The soil beneath the surface knows the purpose of the rain, beauty in the balance, Mother Nature's way, moving, changing, growing, always ever knowing it goes nothing. sun, circling in space, using one's own gravity to hold another in place. I wonder if they know their path is a part of the whole thing. The whole thing. Fall in love with being, fall in love with growing, fall in love with life itself, and you know what I mean. You and I know you are part of everything. Has it ever occurred that you are now hoping on no measure? Has it ever occurred to you that you are beautiful on many levels? Has it ever occurred to you that you are seeking faith outside yourself? All the love you need is, all the love is right where you are. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We're made of eliminate power and pure love. Same atoms and the molecules spark us. Think about things how they're made and how you can trust within the public universe, energy of love. Thinking to the possibility that you can amplify your purpose in this life and how you're more than qualified to multiply the ways we change the universe, try to write the story differently how we were made to unify. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. Has it ever occurred to you you are how beyond our nation? Has it ever occurred to you you are on many levels? Has it ever occurred to you you are seeking faith outside yourself? All the love you need is, all the love you need is where you Look, it's old up. New. There it is. Okay. And we can do it. You know, it's okay that we didn't know it at first. Like, can I have a little more on the microphone? I think I have a little hearing. You know, I've been doing this a long time. Big loudspeakers behind my head. Okay, good. All right. I get so energized. I get this great energy exchange from you, and it makes me very excited. I'm also ADD, so, you know, all the great ones are, right? It's okay that we can get through this, because, you know, we have to realize when you were born onto this planet, we weren't born. We didn't, you know, it didn't come with like this manual on how to navigate it, right? We took this world on faith. We had no experience, no knowledge. We were taught how to be human from all the people around us, our families and friends, school, church, the internet. I still don't know how to use Snapchat, right? I'm that old. I don't want to, it's fine. I'm like my dad, get off my lawn, you know, like, no, Snapchat. My kids were like, got 5 of them, they're like, I'm going to Snapchat you. I'm like, no, text me. They don't ever use their text, they just use Snapchat. I don't understand it. Anyway, I digress. Where was I? See? ADD. So we were born into this world with no experience, no knowledge, and we try to make sense of our world, right? We're looking for cause and effect. We're trying to connect A to B to C and get this idea of how to navigate the world, but from a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old perception. Thus creating the foundation of how we progress and how we see ourselves and our place in this world from a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old perspective. Because no one taught us how to navigate our emotions, right? Because they didn't know how. And their parents didn't know how. So now we have an entire planet, through no fault of our own really, we have this entire planet of generations of people who view their model of the world through a set of core beliefs that are faulty. So a spiritual revolution is asking us to unlearn some things. It's time to unlearn some things. Like unlearn that the measure of love is lost. That test scores measure your worth. Unlearn shame. Unlearn blame. The truth is, when you were born with the potential of the entire spectrum. Even as you sit here now, you hold the potential of the entire spectrum. But someone a long, long time ago told you otherwise, and you believed them. Unlearn the limitations that we are so conditioned to believe. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. Forget what they told you. Forget what they told you. Forget what they told you. Forget what they said. Forget all the lies and the stories that you make up in your head. 'Cause it ain't a question of things working out. Everything will unfold as it does without a doubt. You live up to this point. Every obstacle and disappointment. Don't try to pretend this is me. I so much more than you did yourself. Ready for. So take it easy, baby. It's okay. Everything's a cycle, and this too shall pass away. So do what you can for the moment, but your worry won't help. Don't forget to be kind to yourself. Oh, don't forget to be kind to yourself. trying to get me to move here. Okay? Come on.
You have been watching the message from our Sunday celebration service here at Unity on Cape Cod, providing a positive path for spiritual living. Please join us every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at 147 Walton Ave, Hyannis, Mass., and visit us online at unityoncapecod.org. This video was made possible in part through a grant from Unity Worldwide Ministries and the Templeton Foundation.